about upgrading the colony. I couldn't remember exactly how, but it's because I couldn't remember if you can combine resources or not. No, you can't. You have to use one or the other.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am back with the 20-Sided Warriors. So I'm here with my buddy Ryan and my buddy Ron. You haven't met Ron before? Well, that's okay. He hasn't met you either. So we are playing Tiny Epic Galaxies. Sorry this is so late today. Everything in my entire day has been running craptastically late. But here we are, finally home and ready to game. So this is Ron's first time playing it. Ryan's played it a few times. And I think you've seen a couple of my videos, maybe possibly already. Although I have, we are not playing right now with the Beyond the Black. Keeping it introductory as it is. So we each have our secret mission, which we're not telling each other because they are secrets. I have chosen the purple galaxy, Ryan the red, and Ron's got the green. So I am going to be starting this off. Let me see. I was just going to block up two more. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's actually good. All right, I'll leave that there. I think if we put it here. Oh, we got to put the planets out.
Yes.
All right, so that'll be 5 planets. Ryan, I did the shuffling. I'll let you do the dealing.
Okay. I'm just going to lay mine over here. So we'll do that. 3, 4. I'll actually throw the last one right here. 5. And I'll turn these around for you. Just let the camera grab them now, and then once that's done, so we got, what was it? It's the economy symbol, if I remember, and the diplomacy symbol.
Yep.
And based on what you're trying to go for is your goal.
Zavodnik. Perform the colony effect of this if you acquire the planet or you land there. Perform any one action. All other players may follow that action for free. Ooh. So you and the other players are all getting a free action if you wish to use that. That's worth 5 victory points. My bad, we got 2 5ers out here. We got Gleam Zanier. Acquire 2 energy. All other players acquire 1. So if you use this colony effect or land there, you're getting and giving away some energy. 2 points, we got Hofecker. Sounds like a German planet. Hofecker. And spend 1 energy to acquire 2 culture. I always seem to have trouble getting culture in this game. 3 points for the last 2 planets. Jorg or Jorg. Spend 2 culture to regress an enemy ship by 2 spaces.
Oh my gosh.
That means exactly what you're thinking, Ron. So if you were here and he landed and did that to you 1-2, he'd knock you all the way back to 1 on the colonization track. Lord. Or you to him. And the final 3-point planet here, Umbra Forum. Utilize the action of an uncolonized planet. So you land here, and you could use any of these colony effects.
Turn these around so you can see.
All right, so I'm going to start things off. Now, we don't start with all the dice.
Right.
Sometimes after, it's been a while since I played the game, I forget that. It'll actually say it right there in your colony track.
Yeah, so your Empire token starts out right where you have it, and then this track tells you how many ships you can start with, and this track tells you how many dice you use. As this advances, you'll line it up, and you'll see, okay, if I have a level 3 Empire, I have access to 3 ships, and I can roll 5 dice at a time.
Okay. So, starting off like everyone else, I have access to 4 dice. There we go, 4 dice, leaving these 3 off to the side. I got an economy, a launch, an energy, and a culture. Okay, that's a nice mix. That's a nice mix. I have 4 ships.
I think you have access to 2 ships to start. I think the other
that's right. Yeah. See, I forgot that too. On these points, on the... See, it's been a while, I forgot. On 3 and on 4.
So one goes there and one goes right there. Then you have 2.
So I can get 2 energy right here. If I spend this, I can get 2 energy right here because I got 2 ships, like all of you guys, around an energy thing. That would raise my energy from 2 to 4. That'd be 1 point. Oh, no, that's 2. Actually, I can do that right now.
Yes.
So my first act, I don't have a colony. If I don't have a colony, that's the roll I need. I don't have that.
Yes.
But I'm going to go with this anyway. I'm going to spend this. I'm going to activate that and spend it. And I'm going to take another 2 energy, raising from 2 to 4. So you got to bank this stuff, Ron. I shouldn't be giving you advice because we're playing against each other. But this is your first game. I know you're with kids. I love you, brother. I'll give you a little advice for free. You got to bank on this stuff as soon as you can, which is why I'm going to do this. Oh no, I don't have any planets around a colony, but I will launch. You know what? I'm going to launch, and I'm going to get one of my ships. I'm going to get right over here. I know it's got the 5 pointers, but I like this. Being able to utilize an uncolonized planet. So I'm going to start trying to colonize that. Then this is an economy planet. So I will use an economy to raise myself up to the next point there. That leaves me with a culture. I have 1 planet around a culture. So I put that down and I get 1 culture for having 1 ship around a culture. And that's it. That's my turn.
Yep. Okay, I will grab these out of the tray and roll them for myself. Let's see what I can find. Let's see, I got myself a colony, a launch, an energy, and a culture. No, culture, energy, colony, and launch. Well, with the colony die, I think I will do what John wanted to do. I will use my 2 energy points to advance my colony from level 1 to level 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get access to 5 dice on my next roll. I will then I'm going to launch one of my ships. I'm going to launch it to here, Gleam Zanir. I believe that's here that it goes. Now it's... I have to get the colony icon to use this on the bottom, right? Or just have to have the colony symbol on it?
To use the colony symbol, you have to be landed on the planet,
right?
Not in orbit around the planet.
Okay, so I need another launch to get from orbit down onto the planet.
You could have 2 ships there. You could have 1 in orbit and 1 landed.
Right. What I'm going to do, I think... Let's see. I think I might...
You don't have a ship around any culture area.
No, I don't. That's why I'm looking at that culture die. I'm like, I might re-roll that because you can re-roll any number of dice the first time for free.
After that, it costs you an energy.
After that, it costs you an energy, which I have none. So that's why I'm trying to use my first one for free. For now, I'll use this energy thing and I'll boost myself back up by 1 ship left in my galaxy thing. And I will. I'm going to re-roll this die.
Get 2 because he's around energy also.
Oh, I thought I had to pick either or. Like it's either the galaxy map or it's a planet.
Double check that. It's been a while since I played. I could be wrong.
Planets can produce 2 different kinds of resources, energy and culture. We're going to acquire resource die. That's what that is. Acquire 1 of that resource for each of your ships on or orbiting planets with the matching symbol. Acquire 1. Oh, no, it has it 2 separate sentences. So, yeah, I think you're right. When an acquire resource die is activated, acquire 1 of that resource for each of your ships on or orbiting planets with the matching symbol. Acquire 1 energy. Oh, that's what it is. So if it's an energy thing, that you can use that.
Because
you can't acquire
energy.
Culture from your galaxy map. That's what it is.
So you do get another 1.
So I do get 2. I'm going to re-roll that culture die for free. Hopefully it doesn't come up as another culture. Economy, which I'm on an economy planet. So do I want to use an energy to re-roll it again? No, it's not worth it this early in the game. I think I'll just forego that die. Just leave it at that. Yeah, the other thing, you don't have to use. You're not forced to use all the dice. Like if you do a roll and you're like, well, I can't use any of this, then you can just say, okay, forget it. So on your turn, you have access to 4 dice. So you just roll those 4 and see where we go from there.
All right. I'll use John's spiffy dice trade, and let's see what I get. I think I got an economy.
An economy symbol. You got a culture symbol, an energy symbol, and a diplomacy symbol.
Okay.
The energy symbols, it's considered a resource die. What you can do with that is any planets that you have a ship around, or from your galaxy map, you gain that much energy per ship you have. The culture dice, you would gain culture points if you have ships in orbit around planets that have culture symbols. The economy and diplomacy symbols, so you see each planet has a different, like these are economy planets and these are diplomacy planets. When you have a ship around the corresponding planet, if you decide to use that die, you would then move your ship and advance it along that track.
All right, but when I think I need one of those.
Yeah, you would need to have
exactly
launch icon to move the ship.
Right.
So in this case,
You might want to start with the energy.
yeah, you could start with the energy if you wanted to.
Or wait,
and boost
or
yourself
yeah.
up.
Well, it seems I'm going to have to because I don't have anything to launch a ship, so I'm going to have to just boost my stuff up.
So since you have 2 ships in your galaxy map, you can move that cube up 2 points from 2 to 4. So you have access to 4 energy. And then if you want, these aren't really doing you much. So you could re-roll these 3 dice. So we'll put this here. You activate that. So you could re-roll these 3 dice for free, and you just see what else you get.
Moxie, relax.
Come here.
All right, I guess I will try the re-roll. Let's see if I can
Not
actually.
really much of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still stuck. So. Oh, yeah, cool.
Okay.
Got it.
Boom.
Colony symbol's good. The colony symbol, whenever you see that symbol, some planets will have it too, but right now your galaxy map is the only thing that has it. So what you can do with that is you can upgrade your empire. It's what I did at the beginning of my first turn. So it'll say spend energy or culture, and then for each upgrade you just go the number of points that's corresponding. So you need 2 points to go from level 1 to level 2, 3 points to go from 2 to 3, and so on and so forth.
And then you get to roll 5 dice. Did you roll 5 dice, Ryan, or 4?
Well, I think you start with the number of dice.
Oh, you raised it after. Yeah,
I upgraded it, so my next turn I'll get 5. I don't think it's one of those where you immediately roll the next thing. I don't think.
Double check, because I think one of them they are in the ship. You wait till the next turn to get your next ship, or it's reverse. Next turn you get the die. This turn you get the ship, or vice versa.
If you gain a ship, immediately place it.
So yeah, if you raised up 2, that means you'd spend this to do that. You spend the energy.
So you can go from.
Well, can I raise my energy first before I spend it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I got confused there talking to Ryan for a moment.
Yeah, you can go from 4 to 6.
All right, and then I guess I will spend the.
You can spend the 2.
And I guess I go up 1.
You go from the star to the 2. So on your next turn, you'll have access to 5 dice. It's still only 2 ships. You get the 3rd ship. That's why it's sitting at the level 3
Okay.
section.
All right. And I guess that'll be it for me since I'm.
Yeah, your last time was the economy.
Which would help if I actually had a ship.
If you had a ship on the economy, yeah. But no, I mean that was good because then you still have a lot of energy left, and you could use one of those energy points to re-roll that die and hope for something else. But exactly, it's kind of.
I got 5 die, next.
You get you get the 5 dice the next turn, so that's.
Okay, so I'm still on 4 dice.
Yes.
2 economy. 1, 2. Spend those.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think once your ship goes to the end, I believe that goes into his victory pile.
Now this will come over here, and I
Right,
have
and then
access
a new
to it.
ship comes out.
And I have a
A new
colony,
planet comes out, excuse me.
so I'm gonna spend the 2 energy to go up to the next level, like you 2. And my free re-roll, why not? I don't need. Oh no, I need the. Oh, that's you. I don't need diplomacy. So I get 1. I'll take that. All right, not a bad roll for me.
So now I'll take these 4, and I have the 5th one, so I'll be adding 1 die. 4, 5 dice total. Got a diplomacy, got an economy, energy, and 2 culture. I think right off the bat we're going to use this diplomacy to advance myself up. Let's. We'll also use this energy to boost myself up another 2 for one here and one there. Economy, I have nothing on an economy world and I have nothing on a culture. So I'll re-roll these 3. Ooh, 2 more energy. And another colony. I am definitely going to use that colony die to upgrade myself. So I'll use 1, 2, 3 points. And from the rule, it says I immediately get access to the ship, so that goes right into my little pile. I will then use both of these energy to generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will max me out for this turn.
Alright, let's see if I actually get somewhere.
A bit of launches.
Looking for launch.
Launch. Failure to launch. Can't see that.
Let's see.
2 colony, 2 economy, and culture.
Alright, well,
You have enough points. You can use a.
yeah, so I was thinking of using a colony just to upgrade. You know, so how many energy does that take?
That would cost 3, so you're moving from the 2 to the 3. Let me just double check to make sure that
Yeah, whatever level you're moving into, that's how many points it costs.
Okay.
Yeah, spend the total number of resources equal to the next level of your empire. You can spend it either in energy or culture, but since we have access to abundance of energy, we're just using the energy. You can't combine.
There is a planet that has a colony effect that you can mix and match.
Yes.
Right. Alright,
So yeah, so that makes sense for now. So you put this over here.
then
You spend your 3.
so that brings me down to.
And then you move that up to 3, and you immediately get that ship, so you put it right in there.
So I got 3 ready to launch eventually,
Eventually.
and then everything else is.
So yeah, so these you can all re-roll then. They should. Oh, there's the other one.
Yeah, so I got that free reroll for the start. Still no launch.
Still no launches here.
Still no launch. Alright. Fine then. I'll have the strongest fleet in the galaxy.
And nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Need some fuel. Now, actually, since you have access to so many dice, there is the dice converter, which what that allows you to do is you'd basically be sacrificing 2 of these, so you could put, for example, take 2 of these, put them here, and then you can move 1 of these dice to any face that you want. So by sacrificing these 2, you could make 1 of those a launch. And so where the strategy comes in is that so you have 2 economy die here. So what you wanted to do is you could sacrifice 1 of the economies and like that diplomacy, make that a launch, go to an economy planet, and move up there. Or you have a diplomacy. You have access to either resource, honestly. So you can go to an economy planet and boost it, or a diplomacy planet and boost it by converting 1 of the other ones to a launch.
Alright. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, if you have 3 or more dice you're going to throw away, never throw them away.
Yeah, I had the 1 left. That's why I'm like, there's no point in doing anything here.
So I can actually just, so you're saying I can sacrifice.
Yeah, so these 2, you put these here.
Okay.
And you shift 1 of those to be a launch icon.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you can launch 1 of your ships.
I'll launch one of my ships, and you know what? I think I will go to the Hofer. I guess I'm in orbit right now.
Yep, you put it on that little icon, and then since you have access to that economy die, you can then use that die and move up to the 1 space. So that way you have the most advancement on that planet.
Okay.
So once you gain 2 more, you'll gain control of this.
Oh, very good. Okay. Right. I guess I am done then.
I also am at 5 dice now.
There you go.
No launch for me either. A couple of diplomacy, colonization. Oh, 3. I'm going to use that colonization. Up to 3. Get my ship. Bring that down to 0. I am going to spend this economy to finish off Umbra Forum. I get to claim this. This comes back.
And this will be a refresh. Now we have Gior. It's a culture planet worth 7 victory points. Set 1 inactive die to a face of your choice.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's a very good one.
I'm going to use my free reroll. Got the launch. I was looking for that. I will launch. Damn it. I'll come over here.
Oh, welcome.
I'll use an economy. I'm chasing you.
Oh.
And
I am going. Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly.
Gonna follow.
I think I will.
I wasn't gonna remind you.
I'm just looking to make sure that I'm reading the follow the right way. Where is the following the player? On the player's turn, after that player has activated a die and performed its action, all other players have a brief moment to decide whether they want to follow that action. Must spend 1 culture. That player may then copy the die's action immediately. So you used the diplomacy, right, to advance that?
I used I used the wrong one. Oh shoot, I couldn't do that.
Oh, I thought you had a diplomacy out.
No. That was my bad. So I could land there, couldn't move there. The economy is doing nothing. I don't have enough point. Oh. Utilize the action of an uncolonized planet. Set 1 inactive die to your face of your choice. Spend 2, spend 1, acquire 2, perform 1 any action, all of the players. I'm going to set 1 inactive die to the face of my choice. And I'm going to make it another launch. No. Nope. That was, I think this is a better idea. Energy.
Ah.
So 1,
2, 3.
3.
Yep.
Maybe that's a 5 energy.
That's good. Yeah, that's great.
All right, I think that was the best way to play that.
I agree. So I will take these 5.
I'm on your thrusters, baby.
Yep. Okay. Diplomacy, economy, culture, economy. This with this one, and colony. Well, I think that choice is easy. Definitely using the colony for 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So my next turn, I will be using 6 dice. Let's see. Economy. I'm going to sacrifice these 2. Well, first I'm going to do diplomacy to move this advance, to move that up by 1. I will then sacrifice these 2 economy dice to make this a diplomacy die to advance another 1 on that track. And that will be all of the dice I have access to. Could have rerolled, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just take the guarantee. I'll know I'll be able to do this instead of chancing something else and ruining my plans. Because I have outthought myself before.
Okay, let's see what this takes me. Alright, colony. Okay. This still doesn't help me because I'm not on a planet that uses
diplomacy planet.
The energy can actually be useful.
Yeah.
I forget what this one is.
Culture.
Culture.
Same idea as this one. just instead of advancing it where you see the lightning bolt, you'll advance it on planets that have the symbol, which you're actually on.
Oh, look.
So you would generate one culture point for yourself.
Okay, so I would actually go 1 because I have that little thingy.
Well, you would need that symbol to advance on the track. By using this, you generate one. You generate a point for your map.
Okay.
So you would match up that little column. So if you're using this, you would look and see what ships you have around planets that have that symbol, and you would generate an extra an extra culture point for yourself. And the culture points you can use, like I was thinking about doing before, is to follow other players' actions. So when John landed here, he was going to use the diplomacy. I was going to follow and try to advance myself up by 1 to try to keep him off my back.
Okay, so in other words, I can use that, turn that into...
So you would move that up from 1 to 2.
Okay. And I could also use the energy to move mine.
You can use the energy to move, because you have 2 ships in here, so you would move your energy from 1 to 3.
Okay. And, well, those guys I really can't use. But I can actually sacrifice 2 of them in order to change one.
Yep.
Okay, so...
You haven't used your free reroll yet, have you?
That's true. You haven't re-rolled for free yet.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking before. I could re-roll them, but I kind of have this idea in mind of what I want to do.
Let me just kind of figure this out. Okay, so I will sacrifice those 2. And let's see if I can advance myself. You know what? I think I will advance myself.
Okay.
So then I will actually move that to the 2.
So you just need 1 more. Once you move to once you get 1 more of those symbols and move there, you take the card like John did, and you have that. Those 2 points will be yours.
Okay. All right. Getting there.
Okay.
Well, you're getting it fast.
Getting there, and then if I have more of these, then...
You get it faster than Rob.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Launch, colony, economy, diplomacy, and another economy. Launch. Here. Use this to advance.
Can I follow that action for different planets?
Yeah, because you're following the die.
Right, that's right. So I'm going to do that. So I use my 1 culture point that I had to follow John's action of using that die to advance my ship on that track. That's where the culture points come in handy. You have a bunch, you can go, okay, I'm going to follow that action. And use your culture point and copy someone else's action. But I think you can only do it once per turn or once per action. Each player may only perform 1 follow action per die. So, like, I couldn't use, if I had 2 culture
Bring
points,
this down to 1.
I couldn't use 2 points in advance myself twice. You can only do 1 for 1.
Right. Next turn, I'm at 6 die now. And with these 2 remaining, I'm going to take a reroll. My free reroll.
Orange.
Okay. He's not around energy. He is. If I launch him, where would I want to put him?
Energy here.
Yeah, that'll work for me. So that launch, and then the energy to get me 2 energy back up to 3. Well, back it was at 5. So at 3. There you go.
Cool. So I'll take these 5, and I'm up to 6 dice. So I'll grab this extra one.
When you do a solo version of this game, Ron, it plays a little bit differently.
The backs of the...
I got one over here. The back of the sheets have what they call the rogue galaxies.
I was looking at that.
It's basically an AI system for playing the game solo. I haven't beat the solo game yet.
Really?
No, and I keep playing the easy level. So I overthink myself.
That's why I was like, let me not re-roll these dice because I know what I want to do. Let me just do it. See, now we're in interesting territory. Okay. All right. Well, let me just put the cap on this. Use my last diplomacy to advance to that last track to gain this. Now this goes back to my mat.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes back to your mat.
Mm-hmm.
And I can take this. Oops.
Mm.
And then this.
Got to keep track of points. 3, I'm at 6.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
I'm at 6 points.
I am at 3. I'm at 8.
Yeah.
Ron's at 2 for now, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm 2.
Until you get a planet. Get some points. Because this last bar over here is your points. So you just go across, you're at 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 3, and then another 3 for this colony.
All right, let's see what we get.
Is there any way to... How would I use this? No, I don't use it now that I have the planet, right? Or do I?
As long as you have to roll and spend a colony die.
A colony to use this.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So, let me... What did I just come out? This came out. CLJ0517. Steal 1 culture from another player, only once per turn. Ooh, wow. 2 points. I have 2 economy dice out. I'm going to use a launch. Send this guy here. Use these two, here. These 2 economy to advance this twice. I'll then use the energy to advance myself up 2 for these guys. And then I'll use the culture to advance 1 for that ship. Where's
Mojo.
6? Are you up to
Mojo.
6 or are you still up
No,
to
I'm
five?
still up
Stop
5.
chewing on that. Good boy.
Thank you. Just forgo the fancy trade. And let's see, now I got colony. Ooh, I got an economy. I got 2 cultures. And energy. Alright, well obviously I'm going to use this guy to advance myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I take over that.
Yep, so that ship goes back to your mat. You take that card, you put it below. You advance yourself with 2 more points. And this gets replaced. Drew Kaiden. It's only 2 spaces.
And now in the future, if you use a colony die, besides raising your thing, you can also opt to use it to activate one of those abilities. That's what I did with this before to activate Gesundheit.
Hey.
To activate uncolonized planets, that's how I did that.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I will use this to upgrade my energy. I think that's the way he said it, right? Upgrade your empire.
Yes. So you would need to have 4 points in either energy or culture, one or the other.
Oh, okay.
So since you have an energy die out, you could do that. You use the economy, so that's there. You can use this, gain 3 energy,
Okay.
use that colony, and then advance yourself.
So I could gain 3.
Yep.
Ooh, there you go. And can I use these to?
Those let you use the symbols that are on the planets.
Okay.
That's what you use to upgrade. Like, this doesn't generate stuff for you unless you have a ship in orbit.
Actually, you know what? Instead, I think I will sacrifice these 2.
Okay.
And I will use that to turn that into a launch.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Gotta get my.
Yeah, Ron's getting the hang of this fast.
Gotta get these ships out here.
Yeah, it's true. That's key.
And you know what? I think I will go after Jackie for you.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, you come after me. Okay.
Whoever's on that planet.
It's worth a lot. It's worth 7.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I guess I'm done.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
All right.
4,
Get in there. Get in there.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6. Launch, a couple of energies, a couple of colonies, and a diplomacy. 1. Where am I at? I'm at 3. Okay, so if I spin this, I'll get 1. I'll get 2. That'll put me at 5. And I spend this. And I spend 4 of those. That'll get me to level 5. And I get this ship. Now I have a launch. I'll reroll these. I use this to utilize the action of an uncolonized planet.
I'm going to follow your use of the colony die. I want to upgrade myself.
And advance 1 diplomacy. And this colony die. Can't do the same thing again. I've already used my 1 colony planet. I'm not landed on a planet to use colony.
You can only use that,
Can I use it more than once?
check. I didn't see anything that said you could only use it once.
That's the case, then.
Activate this, utilize colony. Activate this die to perform either the action on your galaxy map or the action on one of the planets you have colonized.
Oh, no limit.
Yeah, so I think per die, as long as you
I'm
have
gonna
the
do that
dice to
again?
do it.
I'll bring him here. Claim that planet then. Spend 2 culture to regress 1 enemy ship by 2.
And it's 3 points for you. You're now at 9.
I'm at level 5, so that's 5 points.
5,
That should be 11.
11.
And that's all the dice for me to do something.
Vizcara. Another tiny one. 1 victory point. Regress 1 enemy ship by 1 economy. I'll take these. Oh, actually, I've advanced, so I get this ship. I'm still at 6 dice. 5, 10. A lot of colony.
By the way, we're 38 minutes in and Spectrum has not dropped it yet.
There we go.
They almost always screw up my reception.
There's one more fight. There it is.
And like they're right down the block, you know, their equipment and stuff is right there, right?
I don't think so.
No,
Actually.
No, they're just
movie?
they're just like an internal office now. Like
Yeah.
their main station for us, I think it's like 96th Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew that's where, like, if you have to return stuff, you go.
Yeah.
No.
But I thought they still had a raise over here.
No.
Oh.
They tore. I was around when they tore out all the equipment. You know, because they used to have all those satellite dishes.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
No,
it's
they're
gone.
all gone. They turned that into like a parking lot for their office workers.
Yet they still take up parking for the rest of us. All right.
All right.
No, Moxie, nothing for you. I heard a bag open.
Let's see if this works out in my favor. So, going to use the energy to generate 3. 2, 3. Then going to convert these 2 colony dice. Actually, I lied. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this colony dice to use my planet's ability, which is acquire 2 energy. All other players acquire 1. So you both go up by 1 energy. I go up by 2.
Yay!
I'm then going to do that again. You're
Yay, we get
maxed
another
out,
energy run.
another energy. I'm now at 6. The last
Did
colony.
you put it up a second time?
He's at 7.
Oh, you're at... You bastard.
Yeah, the first one I did put him up to 7. I use my 3rd colony die to upgrade my empire. I have 6 energy. So I will go to my last upgrade space using all 6 of my energy. So that puts me at 8 points plus 5. That's 13. I then have access to all 7 dice when I roll, and I have all of my ships. My other ships over there. I'll then re-roll these 2. Another colony, another... Okay, I'll use the economy to go up 1 over here. That's it. I'm not going to use that colony die. Did you guys mooching off me anymore?
Hey.
Let me see what do I want to. I think I would like to spend some energy to upgrade my. How do I do that again?
So roll the dice.
Okay.
And then see...
1, 2.
I would play this as an app game.
Yeah, I would.
Here we go. Well, ooh, I'm an economy.
Looks like you got what you needed. Culture.
Ooh, economy.
2 economy.
Economy. Ooh, 2 economies. You know what I'm going to do with that?
And so that culture, that colony space, the colony thing is what you would need to advance your thing. So by spending 4 energy points, you can advance your colony from 3 to 4.
Okay, so 4 energy points, right?
Mhm.
So I guess that brings me down to here. That brings me up to here.
Yep. So now on your next turn, you'll have access to 6 dice.
Okay, and now since I got these 2 guys,
Yep.
I can actually move some spaces.
You can tie yourself with me for that, I believe. Oh, you're...
No, I'll be.
Oh, you're one... Okay,
I'm
one,
like,
but you're right there.
I'm like right behind you.
Using both of those, I'll follow. And move here 1, 2. And grab that.
And
That's replaced. I'm going to try to pronounce that.
what do these things do again?
So if you're around a planet with the culture icon like you are right now, you can use these to generate a culture point. So if you use both, you'll generate 2 culture points, and it'll go up by 2.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll get some culture in me.
Sure.
There we go. All right. Now I guess I'm done.
Cool.
3, 4, 5.
You're at 6.
I'm at 6. Yeah. Okay, got a launch. And come over here. Use 1 diplomacy. Use 2 diplomacy.
Oof.
Claim that planet.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, yeah, there was nothing to it.
Yeah, another short diplomacy.
Economy. I come over here. And I spend this energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 1. That'll put me up to 5. I'm going to use a reroll and hope 1 in 6 chance I get that colony. So then I can put myself
Upgrade
up.
to your last...
Yep. Still counts, but launch. All right.
Still good. Still good.
There we go.
Okay. I now have...
Well, so that's 5, 10, 13.
We are tied. I now have our 7 dice. Alright, we got a lot going on here. Launch.
This starts ramping up pretty fast after
Economy.
for a couple of turns.
So I see.
Economy.
But you're catching on real fast.
No, it's like,
Energy. Economy. Oh, it's not going to look like that. That's fine. Diplomacy. Interesting. Well, first things first, I will use these 2 economy spaces to advance 2 more up here. I'm going to use a launch.
Oh, I'll follow you on those 2.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. I was there or 1? I didn't know.
You were at 1.
1. So 1, 2.
Launch. And come say hello. Diplomacy to advance to 1.
I'll follow.
You have culture to follow, but you just use your last 2 culture.
Oh, I did. No, I used energy. I put my energy down from 5 to 3.
I think you need culture. Oh, maybe you can use energy.
Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, I was right. So I couldn't have followed you there. Sorry. That's back
I thought
to
you.
1.
Oh, I thought you just moved your culture from 2 to 0.
No, I got them mixed up. I
thought you. I totally thought you
Yeah, I
moved
fixed
the
that.
culture.
I fixed that.
We'll go energy for 1, 2, and 3. Not really need it, but whatever. Another launch or another colony space. Where do we roll these? Oops. Alright, now it stays.
Right?
Now it stays.
Oh, because it suits you.
2 economy.
Yeah.
Take that. You know, it did fall out, you're right. I dropped it first, that comes up, I drop it again, that comes up, I drop it again. Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna come here with you. So launch here and then use the economy to just stack myself up and say hello. Forget how many dice you're at.
I think I'm at 6.
Yeah.
6 dice. Let's see what that gets me. Okay, what do we have here?
Launch energy, a couple of
Let's play them out.
colonies.
Hey, I can finally get some power.
Good.
I get some
Colony's good.
colony, and an
Economy's good.
Okay. Well, I guess I will use that economy to, move myself up in life.
Okay.
Bring that out. Obviously, I will launch some ships. I think I will launch a ship here,
Okay.
and I will launch a ship here. Very good. Very good. Power. I guess I'll raise my power.
So it'll be 1, 1. So that's a culture and that's a culture.
So I go up 1, right?
Well, 1, yeah, 4, 5.
Alright, I don't know. I could upgrade, but I don't want to.
You can also by using the culture die, you can also activate the ability that's on your planet card. Which is what, spend an energy
To acquire
2 culture.
2 culture.
If you wanted.
Oh, just 1 energy? to acquire
2 culture.
Yeah.
and
You can also use culture to upgrade your.
And there's another planet that has the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I had them both in one game.
I remember that. Yeah.
and with culture, then I could just move up.
Yeah, so with the colony, so you can use the colony to use that ability, and then use the other colony to upgrade, and then use the culture that you've built up to upgrade.
You know what? I'll do that.
Okay.
So I go down to culture, and I guess I go up 1. I think.
So the first colony you're using the planet ability.
Culture
right?
would go down.
So you're spending 1 energy
Okay.
to gain your culture, which here to gain 2 culture.
Okay.
So then you're using the other colony
That's
to
it.
advance from 4 to 5. So you're spending 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
All right.
for your culture to upgrade your colony. So now you immediately gain this ship.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
Got your last ship.
And you also go up points. And you're 5, 6, 7.
I'm also at 6. Okay.
Did you gained another planet, didn't you? So you should. What's your point total? 3, 6, 7, 8.
I'm at 13. I think we
Still
figured
13.
that, yeah.
Okay, I thought you went up.
Yeah, 3, 2 is 5. 5 is 10. 3, 13.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you gained another planet after we moved you.
Let's see, I got a lot of lunches there.
Oh wow, yeah. And the economy and diplomacy spaces to go with it.
And this raises me up there. Put me there. I am going to spend this. That'll max me out.
4.
And then these 3 I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling. I'll spend an energy. Okay, got this. And I'll spend another energy.
Well, you could boost yourself back up.
Yeah. I got the 7. That obviously does not count.
Nope, roll and what I mean?
There was a culture anyway.
Ah.
I'm gonna spend
More
an
power.
energy to re-roll that little die. Huh. Yeah, I'll take the jump on that. I'll take the jump on that on Ryan. I still got 0 culture though, but I didn't have any way to put that up.
Down to nothing also.
Always have trouble with culture in this game.
Alright.
So that means no following.
Wow. Ooh, that was a colony space.
I see some re-rolls in his future too.
Oh,
Ron.
yes. Oh, yes, indeed.
I didn't even roll an energy.
Either rerolls or I may sacrifice a couple of things here.
You will sacrifice nothing. Nothing. Just re-roll them all. Every single, just re-roll them all.
For free, the first one's free.
Yeah, you don't need any of those. Get rid of them. Teach him a lesson.
First,
So
this.
much you get all the dice he ever needs to take over all the planets.
First, we'll do that. You know what? We're just gonna do that. Sacrifice these 2 to make this of that. So I'm gonna take this. This here. On Davia. Another diplomacy planet. Oh, it generates both.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. If you have the least culture, steal 1 culture from each other player. Only once per turn on your turn. Well, so then we'll launch. to send a ship here. And I will reroll these two for free. Not what I wanted. Well, actually, this will work. Because then I'll use that last one for this. So that goes right there. This comes over here. This goes here. Jai Arun. Advanced diplomacy equal to the number of ships you have in unexplored space.
That needs to be replaced. That should have been taken out.
That's an expansion card.
Yeah.
This is also an expansion card, right? That little symbol?
Yeah, but it doesn't have anything specific.
Oh, okay. So we'll take this out of here. Alright, this is fine. Sargis 36. Pay 1 energy to a player to utilize one of their colonized planets. 5 victory points. 8, 10, 17... Wait. 8, 10, 17, 23.
I think that's
That
game.
might trigger endgame.
Yeah.
Because 20, let me check.
Yeah, 21 is the end game, and then the round, I think, ends out. And then secret mission and any other side points are added up.
Once a player reaches 21 or more victory points, the end of the game is triggered. Victory points from secret missions do not count towards ending the game. Play continues until all players have taken an equal number of turns. So yeah, so since I was not the first to go, you still go.
Okay.
So I had my last turn already.
I believe I'm still in 6. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, okay, we got plenty of launches. We got 2 cultures. And the power. Well, I guess I will use this to boost my power. 1 or 2.
It would be 1, 2, 3.
How about the power? I guess I will sacrifice these 2.
Okay.
To convert another one to a economy.
Thought that's what you might do.
And I will move that here. And is there still a free reroll or?
Yeah, so you can reroll these 2 for free.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with culture. I have no culture. I got diplomacy, which does that? No.
Nothing for you right now.
Could spend an energy to get another reroll.
Yeah, so you spend 1 energy, you can reroll these 2 dice again.
Okay.
That's what I was doing before.
Anything? Nope. Same thing. I got a colony.
You can keep doing it again. You get more energy. You can keep doing rerolls. That's why I had so many rerolls last turn.
Yeah, as long as you got the energy, it's fine. You can keep going.
I will keep. No, give me something good. One more. Come on, baby.
Keep going.
Come on. Papa needs some economy.
2 economies.
Oh, well, I got power.
It's the last turn. You still have energy.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Excess energy doesn't get us any extra points.
No.
Wow, you cannot buy an economy. There's a joke in there somewhere. Buying economy.
Alright, one more time. Then after that, I'm just calling it.
You could do it 2 more times. So you might want to.
I think that result has come up 3 different times.
Yeah,
That is
at that point.
You got 1 more point, brother.
You got that.
Technically, you got 2 more points to use.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use the 1 more
And
point.
you're not saving them for anything. See, oh.
Well, fine. I'll launch my shit. I will launch my.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Launch from the dying culture. Leave.
Sure.
Go to another world.
Yeah.
Maybe under the light of a yellow sun.
Fine then.
All right, so basically added up all the points. Check out
Yep.
our secret missions.
After the last player finishes their turn, all players reveal their secret missions. If a player has completed the
5,
objective, they are
10,
awarded bonus
15.
points.
So I'm at a grand total of 16.
Let me make sure I did this right because I think I recounted it. So this is 12.
That's with my secret mission.
20. I'm at 22. Sorry, I was at 20. I'm at 22.
My secret mission was called Equalizer. Gain 3 points, which I added in there.
Yep.
If you have an equal number of economy and diplomacy planets.
Okay. Mine is gain 3 points if you have the most diplomacy planets. I believe
I
you
have 2.
I also have 2. If you are tied, I only gain 2 points. So I gain 2 points.
And your secret mission, Ron.
Was Conqueror. Gain 3 points if you have the most planets at the end of the game, which I do not.
Well, hey, you had balls. You had a choice, and that's the one you chose. You went in like a war. You went in like planning on being Genghis Khan.
That one can, because there's a lot. That one can be different. I think I had that one the first time, and it was you think, oh, I can do this, and then you see how many spaces come out. You're like,
yeah.
oh.
All right, so Ryan's the big winner.
Hooray.
And Ron's at, 5, 7, 7. Okay, so I'm stuck in the middle. Not bad. And I think you picked it up pretty quick there, Ron, for your first game.
True. This was once you start to get to understand how culture and power works, then you're kind of like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it would help to get more launches and.
Yeah. You're at the mercy of the rolls.
Yes, like so many other.
It's true. It's like there's only there's strategy involved, but a lot of it's still relying on what am I gonna get. You can only come up with so much in here.
Yeah, as you found out, you had 7 rerolls there at the end, and you could not get 2 more economies. That's what you were looking for, right?
I was just trying to get
this one here. You were
Yeah.
trying to get that planet
Yeah,
for the
that
points
one,
I
that
was
one.
figuring. But did you have fun with the game?
Oh yeah, that was nice. And once I started getting an understanding of it, I was like, okay.
Excellent. See, I'm telling you, everyone I put this game in front of has some level of enjoyment with it, usually a lot. Anyway, I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining Ryan and my old buddy Ron for sitting down and playing this game of upside down tiny epic galaxies. All right, everyone. Check out we have a slideshow of something up tomorrow. I'm not sure what. And check that out. And then Monday, our midday Monday monologue, and the week begins. So I'm out of here, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. I'm Big Johnny G. For Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. And I totally messed up that whole ending there. All right, I'm out of here.